In this episode, we plan out the logistics for our new city. Stay tuned! Hi guys, I'm ExactChaos and welcome back to another episode of Workers and Resources Soviet Republic. This is our new city or town, or probably city. I mean, look at this building that's coming. Construction is underway. I did pay for a few things just to move us along a little bit quicker. But really today it's about setting up the logistics for this this awesome new city. I'm still looking for a name, by the way. If you have one, please hit that comments down below and tell me what it is or what you think it should be. Now, in order for us to continue the development here, we will need logistics. So we've got shopping centers and stuff that are not filled. We don't even have power here yet, and I think that's the first thing we need to do. Let's sort out power. So I'm not going to pause the game now. We're going to sort out so that the construction actually continues, but we'll play at a little slower pace so that we don't get to the to winter too quickly. Okay, so what do we have over here? We've got tons of nuclear fuel available. What is this looking at? It's not quite maxed out, and I believe we are also exporting. So I think at least one line of power from here. And because we're heading off into that general direction, I think we should probably take it from... Let's just see, what do we have available here? So if I go with the super high voltage ones, yeah, we've got this, right? So I think what I'll do is I'll just move these over one by one so we can actually run one on that side and it's not too messy. So... this is the one that I want to pick up from. So I'll remove that one. And this one. And that one. And we'll start an extra one here. So if I do something like this, that should work. Then I'll run... that one up there, that one over there, and then this one is my new power infrastructure that I'm gonna run this way. Let's pop it into here for now, and then we'll see where we go from there. I'm quickly gonna pay for all of that just so that we can get our power reconnected that we disconnected for a second there. Now the question is, we could actually run an extra line over here, and that'll probably be neater, and then this one will just take the other way. Yeah, so somewhere up here we'll split them. So let's actually run that extra line on this side so it's a little neater. Trying to do it neat and tidy. Up to about there should do the trick. Now I'm going to, well, we can go ahead and pay for that. What I will do is I will remove this. So we'll tie these together. That's going to work. One ties in there. That one ties in there, and pay for that. Excellent. So now that should work. This thing can run quite nicely over that way, and then from here we'll just flip them over, one to this side, one to the other side. Now let's just see which side of this bridge are we going to cross. Yeah, definitely this side of the bridge. Running it up, and we'll cross the bridge here and then run it up this way. I think that's the right thing to do. Now let's give ourselves a little bit of room. I do like running it fairly close to the road. It just feels sensible in terms of well, actually that's not as sensible. So something like that. Cutting across here. to about there, and can we should be, oops, what is our, oh, interesting. Now I want to raise this up, right? Can we raise this up? Or am I thinking of a different game? Well, then let's get it nice and close there. It's quite interesting how this works. Anyway, we will make it work. Not sure how that'll work, but anyway, that's okay. Run that down up to about there. Then I'm going to run it this side. And we're going to leave it around here. So that's the first one. I will... The game is not running. I keep pausing it, by the way. I will pay for that. And then what I'll do is I will disconnect here. It doesn't matter because that's an export line. So I'll do that and come on, auto saving. Can I sort that out? Yeah, I can. Pay for that, and now that should be fine. There we go. So now we've got power running this way. I also want to bring up power from our new power station, or our most recent power station. Just find it down here. Now, how are we gonna... So what I'm thinking is this will probably need to divert this way. Yeah, it's going to be messy, guys. It's going to be messy. Okay, well, let's sort that out then. Let's sort that out. So I want to, let's pause it while we quickly do the reconnections over here. So I'm thinking 2 lines from here, actually, to be honest. So if we run 2 lines up this way, probably further away from the... No, don't do that. Let's do this. There we go. I kind of like that idea. Now, what we'll do is we will somehow need to get these guys to cut across. All right. Hopefully that works. Actually, let's get rid of this piece as well and see if we can't make a turn straight away. We do that? Absolutely. Okay, let's try this. If I remove this one, can we get this as close as possible again? It's a little tight over here, though. Yeah, but I think that's going to work. That's actually not too bad. And then let's redo these also. That's it. That'll work. Okay, go ahead and pay for that reconnection. Excellent. So those are now reconnected, and now we can just run this guy where to? Up here somewhere. Have we? I don't think we've brought any power from the nuclear from this power station to this town, the town of Geigergrad. So the guys are working there, but they're not actually taking any any power from it. It's gonna be a lovely piece of infrastructure right here next to these houses. Yeah, doing that is not ideal, but yeah, we probably can't do much more. Okay, there we go. I think something like that. Is about right. Yes, actually, that's not too bad. And then what we'll do is we'll run it up this way. And do about there. Now we'll just run it all the way up here. That's crazy. We may have to actually get these guys to build this. Now, the thing here, just go up to there. Gonna be okay. Our money is awesome. We can certainly pay for stuff like this ourselves. So if we go up to around here, now how are we gonna cross this without it looking super weird? It's gonna commission that then. I think that's fine. And now what we want to do is somehow get this to cross without looking too bad. Now, can we... I'm going to try this again. So if we're... So when we're actually building roads, right? When we're building this, I can go up using E. That doesn't actually work when we're doing the power. So, so that's a bit of a dilemma. We can't put this higher in the air, so it'll just have to kind of run through here. Unless we try and do a little better. Try and do a little better by terraforming. No free construction, so we'll... Let's switch on this so we can see what we're doing here. So I'm going to do this kind of thing. That about right? We'll have to do a very similar thing on this side then for that to be captured on the other side. I think that'll about do. Just want to make sure that we don't have any room for it right here. There we go, something like that. Now let's give it a try. Well, let's pause it while we've got the ship there, so we can have a look at how that would work. Up to about the top there, and then what? How is that? And then if we drop it down here, now it'll actually work. So that was a big waste of time. What I'm going to quickly do... Oh, this is actually going to be paid for. Let's just see. That is... Look, that's crazy. That's crazy low. I was hoping that if we get it at the top there, it'll be better. But yeah, it doesn't quite work out the way I wanted it to work out. Okay, so let's switch this back off again, and we'll run the other one across. So unfortunately, not quite working out the way I would like it to work out. So if we do this, can we get this one across? It can get across, but it's going to do a very similar thing. So anyway, we'll just have to ignore that. We're ignoring some of this stuff anyway. Actually, let's just do the two together. About there, and now we'll do this one. Okay, there's a lot of this happening, but once we get our infrastructure here, it should be fine, and we're getting pretty close. So we should have a fair bit of resilience. Let's actually bring it into this side. Should we just, well, we've got the one on that side, so let's actually just run it in here. Just run it straight in here for now. Well, let's just leave it where it's at. So let's go ahead and, I think, pay for that, to be honest. Just pay for it. So it's done. Okay, there we go. So that's our power. Now with power on this side, let's get a substation of some sort. We need something like this, the 18 megawatt pass through. Yeah, this is the one I'm after. So we'll zoom it in a little bit over here. I think we'll do the one, I know, right there. Then we'll go all the way around and we'll do one over here on this side. We could even run that power out, export it on the other side. Yeah, let's do that. Let's get one there and one there. Quickly tie them in. Okay, so that's this one. I'm going to go ahead and pay for that. See about those other ones. The actual substations. What is this called? Substation. Yeah, substation. So let's get it. If I'm going to do substations on this side too, I want to flip them around. So do a little something like this. Go for the excavators, and that's going to be a problem, right? Well, let's get one of them in here at least. And we'll pay for that, that's okay. And then something along here somewhere. Let's go beyond. Something like that. There we go. All good. And let's tie this in. I'll go with this one first. There we go. So now we should have power around here. Well, I think so. It's I'm gonna get these guys built. Okay, so let's do that and let's do that. So get those guys built. Let's switch this one off and then let's see what's happening with our power. Okay, so that's power. So power has now arrived over here. Section of road there. Power now should have arrived here. Let's quickly see. Do we have power here? Building is without power because I think there's a section of this that's not been built. Yeah, it's this section here. Let's build it. Let's quickly build it. That's massive. That's such a distance. Where are we going? Down here somewhere? Oh, we paused. That's why everything is getting built. Yeah, everything seems to be getting built. Let's do one more of these. So now that should get all of this built, and our power should in fact be... This is not connected. This is not connected. Good that I see that. And both that section, and now, so now power should start flowing to this area. Now, what is the next thing that we're going to need? We're going to need to bring in some logistic items, so food and things like that. So let's start off with it. Let's set up a train to bring in those things. So where are my trains? Trains over here. Over here, I've got a number of locomotives, I believe. Yes, we do. And we also have... Yes, there we go. Only the one, but I think the one is going to be okay. We'll just run it point to point. So I'm taking you into the second one there. And set that up. What else do we need? Yeah, meat. We'll need meat. That's good. We'll set up one for meat. We'll need oil and fuel and bitumen. Also, and we'll need some of these. So actually, there's a lot that we need. So let's just bring one of these guys to each one. That's the first one. The second one over here, we don't need workers just yet. The third one, and the fourth one. And I think what is over here, we have already got one locomotive over here, and this will be for things like gravel and coal. Of course, we've already got some trains, so let's just set up a few more locomotives to be produced. 3, 4, we'll get 4 more locomotives to be produced. Okay, so let's start with this guy. Probably need some more of these general wagons as well. Now that we're running this train. Okay, and 6 of them, so that's the exact train there. Ah, crap. Still need to work on those settings. Okay, now this guy will need to come to our central hub. That's the beauty of this central hub, is the fact that we only have to go to one location, to the central hub, and then you can go to one location over here and drop off everything you need. I do want to see this area in action. Okay, so at Central Hub, you are going to pick up food, clothing, a little bit of alcohol, and electronics, and a little bit of electronics. And now the question is, what else do people need to survive on? And the answer is really nothing. Where there's meat, but meat will be a completely separate train. So you're going to load these guys, and you're going to come over here, and you're going to unload these guys. Okay. So with that in mind, right, we'll have to think about where these guys are going. So this one is not it. So the second one, now here we want limit amounts, right? We definitely want, the second one needs to be like food and things. So no chemicals, no crops, no fabrics. We'll do a little bit of alcohol here, like 15 tons or something. We'll do food, we'll do clothing, no electronic components, no mechanical components at the moment. No plastics and some electronics. Okay, so let's go with about that much electronics. We want way more food in here. So something like that, 200 tons of food. A little bit less in terms of... actually, I think that's about right, isn't it? I think that's all good. That's all good. I think that should be fine. Now, we definitely want to set up the train to do a very similar thing. So if we set up the train, go to advanced setup. Locomotives doesn't carry anything. So we've got 6 wagons. This one will be food. Right, food only for the first wagon. Food only for the second wagon. I think food only for the third wagon also. That's like 100 tons of food. Then the fifth wagon will have clothing. Okay. Next one, clothing 2. Yeah, probably clothing 2 on this one. And then this one will be electronics. And it will also be a little bit of alcohol. So we'll do just a small amount of alcohol, because it'll run back and forth all the time and bring this alcohol in until there's no more alcohol. That's fine. 3.5 tons of alcohol is going to be fine. And we use so little alcohol actually that I think we should drop it over here also. So that's it. I'm gonna set this one to go in just a minute. Let's switch on this again. Not that one, this one. And I just want to drop the alcohol a little bit more. Do we need 24 tons of alcohol? 7 tons of alcohol is going to be fine. That's a little bit more on the electronic side of things. Yeah, all good. I think that's pretty good. I don't think we need more than like 7 tons of alcohol over here. That's going to be awesome. Okay, now. Do we name this train? Name that train. So now let's switch off the advanced setup. So now it's all good. It can load up to 103 tons of food, 69 tons of clothing, and 24 tons of electronics, and to 3.5 tons of alcohol. So that is good. Now, the question is, do we wait until unloaded, loaded? No, I think we just keep running back and forth. That's going to be all good. We'll get this line a bit of a name, and I'll have to have a look at how it's going to actually run. So this is the, we'll leave it with that name for the time being, because we're waiting on a new name for our town here. So please go down into the comments and tell me what you think this city should be named. Okay, now that's good. Let's kick it off and then take a bit of a ride with it. There's more stuff that we need to do, but let's launch it. Let's launch it. And we'll do a bit of this. Once this thing goes away, we'll take a ride. I want to take a ride with the new, so what is that? No, I like this kind of angle a little bit better. Okay, now let's speed it up and see how this goes. Actually, let's not speed it up too much. No, let's speed it up. Let's speed it up. Is this, come on. Did I click it? I probably clicked it. Something stopped production. That should stop production, isn't it? I think we stopped the coal power plants. Okay, so let's see it arrive here. I think it's going to be awesome. It's going to be loading up on stuff, so I'll open this up just to see. It should be filling up with absolutely everything over here. Perfect. That's perfect. Got everything it needs. Now it's going to run through there. Wow, it's super laggy when you're doing this ride along. If I do this, nah, it's still super laggy. Look at those containers. We're exporting a lot of stuff now. Excellent. Shouldn't be getting into any trouble through here. Why are these guys parked and not doing anything? Excellent. This is exactly what I thought the route would look like. I did do signals. I'm pretty sure I did do signals all the way through. What's the speed we're going at over here? 150 kilometers an hour? It's a pretty fast train. I do like these locomotives. They're really good and quick. We're not going to do ride-alongs on everything. I just wanted to actually make use of our new piece of infrastructure and see how that kind of looked. So let's switch this in, and there we go. Oh, beautiful. That's a big bridge. Look at that. Look at that. Lovely little ride-along. To our new city. Excellent. Through a bit of a wooded area. next to a lake. Only had a tourist train. Can have a tourist train. Oh, the smokestacks over there, or you can see them. They're not actually smoking, but they're there. They're ready to go. Excellent. Now, I'm going to pause it. We're going to slow it down as we get in here. I just want to see how all of this works. There's a lot of signals here. Okay, now, as we get in, I think this is going to work beautifully. Turn in there. Pause it. Just see, oh, beautiful. There's enough room for a train. Across there and into our facility. Let's open this one up and see us fill this thing up. So now we've got food and things available over here. Excellent. I just want to see us exiting also. Nice. Oh, it's taking a while to unload because we don't have power here. I should actually... Let's... okay, so have a look at how long it takes now. Let's quickly connect some power. We should have... Okay, hang on. Actually, we're going to go underground with the power. Okay, so where can we? One over there, one over there. That should, in fact, connect some of these guys. And then from this side, we'll run through this way. Yes, excellent. So let's have a look underground, though. That's going to be... Oh, it's not too bad. So if we do that, get it a little bit tidier over here. Up to about there, and then around there. That's awesome. That's good. Now, can we... Do we have... snapping... Why doesn't it want to properly snap? Oh. Yes, there we go. And what I'll do is I'll just zoom out till we get to about the right spot here. Oh, look at this. Look at that. Awesomeness. Now, let's pay for those. Have a quick look here. Yeah, we have power available. So have a look here, how long it takes. And now when the building is, in fact, powered. Should be much quicker. Oh! Building's not powered? Oh! That's not actually built. That building is now powered, and now this... Really? It doesn't get its power from here? Wow, that's interesting. We'll have to have a look then. I thought it would be powered. Anyway, it doesn't really matter. We'll come back and have a look at some more stuff there. So nothing is currently under construction. Is that the case? So let's get started on some construction items. I do wonder about getting this guy built with our helicopter constructions. So let's quickly get that started, and then we'll maybe get a start on some of these also. Though we will need a little bit of walkways here. So let's quickly run a bit of a front. Let's get it as close to the roadway as possible over there. And you know what we'll do here is we'll do awesome little... I like it. I like it. If we get it really close, that's going to look awesome, I think. And what we'll do is as we get close to it, we'll just do a little something like this, and we'll tie it into about there. Tie in some of these guys. That works. We'll do... Oh, actually, this thing can run all the way through to here. probably going to be something like that instead. So let's just do that. I'm going to pay for that so these guys are actually underway. Now let's get my helicopters here. Just assign construction mode, and let's just grab this one. So come on over here. Get those going. We will need to do some other connections. And then IC6. Let's get that one to work on this one. Okay, there we go. So now helicopter stuff is happening. Construction. Now, the next thing for our logistics is... Ooh, and hang on. Before we get out of hand here, the ones that we are building, let's just make sure we're not actually accepting... No citizens are allowed to move into these buildings just yet. Just because we don't know if we've got everything they need ready to go yet. Okay, so that's it. So they won't be moving in. I want to get our local... Oh, look at that. It's a swarm. I like it. Okay, next piece of the action. Train number 2. I can find my trains. Now, train number 2 is going to be a meat train. 4 wagons is going to be just fine, I think. It's like 100 tons of meat. Just under. About the same length, though. Ah, crap. I keep doing it. Now, let's select that one. Now, meat travels... Oh, actually, no, meat is over here, too. Centralized meat. Of course, that's what the central hub is for. Just want to see how much meat is available. Yeah, fair enough, but we can empty it. We'll be able to empty it really quickly like this. So let's just get it to do that. Pop in over here, load up on meat, please. Load up on trains. That's quite an interesting one. And then you make your way over here, and you would be dropping off meat for us. Thank you very much. And that's as simple as that, really. This one, I'm pretty tempted to park here until it's empty. So we don't need all of these. So we can certainly park one here. So I think wait until it is unloaded here. And let's make a start on that, guy. So there we go. That's the second one. Meat is underway. What do we do? 350 tons, right? Yeah, so we'll have meat pretty much everywhere. We need to move meat a little quicker, I think. We'll have to have a look at that as one of the potential improvements that we can make. Now, what is next? We'll come back to this one, I think. Do we? We probably need a couple of additional wagons here. No, they're pretty long. Let's just pop that in again. And so what is this? This is 100. No, that's 480 tons. So that should be okay. Now let's do that. Now the question with this guy is where... I'll keep the game running. Where will we pick this up? Actually, this is to come and pick up over here. This has to come and pick up over here. We should have, fair amounts of fuel ready to go. So it picks up, yeah, right. This is a oil fuel loading, unloading and unloading. So this one is empty. That's why you have to come to this one. Okay, so anyway, you will be making your way over here. And the question is really, you can then go from there to this one? Maybe? Cannot. I was wondering whether we do them both in one shot. See about that. So you're going to load here as well. So here you will be loading fuel, and here you will be loading bitumen. And now the interesting thing here is if we do advanced setup, right? I will do 3 of them as fuel. So 1, 2, 3, excellent. And the 4th one will be bitumen. Because I think that's going to be sufficient in terms of the bitumen that we need. And then we don't have to worry about running back and forth multiple trains. Just the one is going to be sufficient. Excellent. So that's good. Now we can see that we can do up to 360 tons of fuel and 120 tons of bitumen. And that's going to be all good. We won't be mixing and matching. I don't think that's even possible. What I did, however, notice is we probably can't connect from the one side to the other. Pause, what's going on here? This guy's loading up. Yeah, okay, so that's okay. Don't mind that too much. But what we will need to do is I think we need a connection, a rail connection through here. Well, let's get this train out of the way. Why is that one waiting for who? Oh. Yeah, all good. Okay, now let's get rid of that. Just want to see if I now... Yeah, I can. Oh, okay. I see. There's a lot of potential problems through here. But we actually had a pretty good spot. I want to leave a room for a signal though, right? No, that's not what I'm after. Cancel that. That was actually pretty close. Now I think I've messed it up. Now I can't find another spot here that works anymore. There used to be a spot. Maybe. Oh, crap. I had a spot that actually worked. These things. It's a crazy amount of... Oh, they're very high though. Yeah, can I? Okay, hang on. Actually, this is not bad, if only... Will this work? Crap. Oh, actually, we tied in... Yes, somewhere. Oh, okay. Hang on. Let's cancel that. I was trying to tie into the wrong stuff here. So really, the tie-in is somewhere over there. It's okay. Let's switch off the snapping. When you're having trouble with something this fine. Okay, so now really the intent is that now we switch on snapping again, so we can snap up to this point. Maybe a little far. Let's bring it back a tad. We'll tie that in. Now the question is, will we be able to find a spot for a signal in here? This is gonna be... if I switch off snapping, does that work? No. Still wants to snap to the building. Can't find a spot for a signal. That's ridiculous. I don't want it to go around. Well, going around might not be the end of the world, though. Well, the alternative is we just forget about that one and you go straight through here. That's okay. Let's do that. Let's do that. Trying to... let's forget about that one. Let's just do this. In which case, we can put our chain signal up there somewhere. Maybe another block in there. Okay, let's pay for that. So that's okay. It's now going to run through there, which is... I had it coming in over here, meaning it could... Well, it'll end up going out that way anyway. Okay, so there we go. So that's in place. Now we just need to set it up to go to the other side. The fact that we're just using the one train means I'm way more comfortable with the fact that we only have the one line here. So let's... So this was a little bit of a worry, I'll be honest with you. Now, we need to add an extra stop here. So we'll stop in this spot. We're going to unload whatever you've got. And we're going to wait until fully unloaded here. No, we can't because we might end up in a situation where we're out of fuel and then we're not actually using bitumen. So it'll just have to run back and forth all the time. I think that's going to be okay. Let's make a start on that one. All of these trains will be renamed at some point. Excellent. So that's good. So that's that. And the next piece. So now we've got meat and we've got the others. Let's go to the next train and we'll move that one through. There's so much to do. So much. And you keep getting better with everything. Okay, what's next? This one, yeah. So we'll need some construction material type things over here, or at the new city. And how many did we do? I think 6 is the right number. On this one, I have no idea how long this train then gets. So how long is this train? Do we know? Does it say? It doesn't actually say. It might be too long. I think 6 might be too much. Let's just make it 5 then. Let's just make it 5. I think that's going to be all good. We'll have to have a bit of a look at what we use most of. Can we do 6? I'm kind of tempted. Let's try 6. 6 is... Oh, crap. 6 is really long. Let's try it. Let's give it a shot. Okay, now we want... actually, this stuff is not as simple to pick up on. Well, there's a few locations we can, in fact, pick stuff up. Like over here. But I think it's going to be way easier if we just pick it up here. So they can come out this way, do their little loop. Yeah, I think picking up here is going to be awesome. I think that's going to be just all good. And it's only one station as well. That's what I like. So we'll move in here. What you'll do is you'll pick up steel, prefab panels, bricks, and boards. Okay, that's what you're picking up. Where is my... It's my new city. Oh, it's over here, actually. No, it's not. Hang on. Heading completely in the wrong direction. Can you believe it? 190,000 people. Okay, now you're gonna drop off over here. Let's quickly have a look. So that means you're gonna unload all these things that you've picked up on the other side. Okay. Let's quickly have a look. It's going to go in here. So let's limit some amounts. We don't need aluminum or aluminium. We need prefab panels. We need bricks. I don't think we need wood. We're not picking up wood. I don't think we need wood here. We need boards. We don't need uranium oxide. So the question is, do we need wood for something? If we're going to go into a bit of a... I think it's too small to run wood. If we're going to do wood at some kind of industrial complex, then we'll probably do our very own industrial complex component. This is just for a local construction industry. So the question is, do we have these in the same ratios, or do we need them a little bit? I don't think we need... Well, these ratios seem fine to me, actually. Right? I think that's pretty good. 175 tons of steel is going to be awesome. Right? And this guy will just go back and forth all the time anyway. So that's good. So let's do that. Okay, so we'll close this one out. Then we'll go into the advanced setup over here and we'll say, so the first one, steel please. Second one, steel please. The third one, prefab panels please. The fourth one will be bricks please, and then boards please. Oh, and there's another actually. So what is this one going to be? So we've got a double of steel, we've got a double of prefab, oh no. Well, let's do a double of bricks then. We don't have a double of prefab. I think that's going to be okay. Let's go to actually. Hang on. So prefab, and this is the steel one. So let's add a little bit of prefab to the mix there, so it can go half, I think. And I think that's fine. You can do half steel, half prefab. I don't think that's a problem. We've got a train here that is actually dropping off some meat for us. Ooh, almost nothing. Oh, no. Yes. It's dropping off, and it's dropping off pretty quickly. Is this powered? This is not powered. Okay. Here we go, and now I think this is fine. This is all good. I don't think we want to wait until it's unloaded because it's got numerous different types. So let's just make a start on that train. So it's going to start bringing in construction materials now. Now, what's the next one? We need to bring in like coal for our heating plants. So I think that's the next big ticket item for us. I don't quite know where we're loading that though. I'm messing around. Here it is. That's been done. Now it's this guy. Okay, so now let's see. Oh, actually, I know where we're loading it. We're loading it at the port. And I think I'm almost tempted to do both of them. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Is that about, well, oh, you know what? I wanted to check. I will have a look at it now. Do we do all of them? I'm just worried it's getting a little long then. What is this guy saying? How much can it take now? Oh, I think I've run the 600 tonners. Okay, let's do that. Let's do all of them. It doesn't seem to be too long. Let's just clear out that line and we'll start our own line, our new line. So over here, look, just wanted to see that does still look good. Okay, now we want to, that's unloading, this is loading. So what you're actually doing is you're just gonna pop in over here. That is gonna be too long, I think. Anyway, it doesn't matter. Does not matter, we're trying some stuff. And then you're going to come on over here where you're going to go and drop it off for us. So here we're going to load gravel and coal. And here you're going to unload gravel and coal. Okay. So how is this going to work? We're going to go advanced setup. The first ones, let's do a couple of gravels, right? 1, 2 gravel, and then from here on out we're going to do coal. That's a super long train. I don't know if we need that long a train, but we're going to test it. Is that all good? Let's make a start. Close this one off. So we're going to have 480 tons. Okay, let's do it. Make a start. Let's just double check. I think I've already set this. This is for coal. This is for gravel. Awesome. What is it saying? Buildings without power. Road connection for fire trucks is required. Is that what? I don't know what's going on there, but we'll have to have a double check of that, certainly. Okay, make a start on this guy. I think I've already made a start. Okay, and I think that's all of it. Just want to see. This is the big one. And unfortunately, the big one is a little long. Is it loading? It is loading. This is not stopping through the stuff here, but something can certainly start to have to go in a queue here. Yeah, because it's in this intersection. I'm not sure if it'll allow another train to actually go in there. There's an electricity problem somewhere. This train is taking ages to load. More electricity problems. I'm not going to fix electricity problems right now. I think that's all of the logistics, right? Okay, let's leave this train be. Come on, autosave. And let's have a quick look at anything else here. No, that was everything. That was everything. So what we will need to do is probably add 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 more of these. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 more hoppers. And 1, 2, 3, 4 more tankers. The others I don't think we need. 1, 2, 3, 4 more refrigerations. I think that's going to be all good if we create that. Now that means our logistics will slowly start filling in over here, and then we can actually start our own localized construction. We can certainly start distributing stuff. We need to bring some vehicles to the distribution offices that we've got here. There's a lot of this stuff that's just kind of slowly ticking along. Let's have a quick look here. So that's coming in. This is all good. We've got a fair bit of stuff here now. These things. Oh, crap. I wanted to limit the amounts of this stuff. Hang on. So stuff like definitely no alcohol. No, I'm gonna. Oh, crap. No food. This is the other components. The other stuff that we may or may not need is going to go in this. But I just wanted to make sure we limit that, and I didn't do that properly. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to limit it for now. But that's unfortunate. That's a little unfortunate. We should have meat and everything available over here. Okay, good stuff. Lots of building happening. Lots of logistics being sorted out. We will, in the next episode, I think, set up a bit of a localized construction industry so that we can immediately start, when we get our first workers assigned here, we can get this, we can start building the rest of the stuff. We can then start building the rest of the stuff. There's so much to build here, but I do want to build a lot of it with our new teams. Certainly want to do that. Okay, guys, if you've enjoyed it, please hit that like button. I will see you in the next episode. Bye-bye.